There's some names that would be really good on this staff. Number one, Tanner Exchange. I think this is probably one of the most obvious choices of a guy that you could add to this team because of his relationship with Ben Johnson. He went over with Aaron Glenn to be the offensive coordinator over there, has been dismissed after 1 year of his time over in New York. And now he's somebody who was on Ben Johnson's staff in Detroit for years. He served as the passing game coordinator there for 3 years. Makes a ton of sense to go out there and add to this team, in my opinion. Here's number 2 for me on the list, and this is the second guy that's outside of the organization. We've talked about him a ton on this channel. It's been Will Lawing. He was favored to the Chicago Bears when he left the job at BC. The relationship there with Ben Johnson, I think, is one that you point to and say, listen, you've got a really good relationship already. You were teammates in college. He was a wide receiver in college, so maybe something to help the wide receivers along as well. Will Lawing, somebody I want on the staff no matter what. The Bears have some really good names within the organization. Started off with the obvious one. I think this is the one that, to me, everybody is talking about if you were going to promote somebody into that role. Although he is the assistant head coach on this team, Antoine Randall is going to have to eventually take on that offensive coordinator role probably so that he can get some looks. And I think what's very interesting is the value that Randall brings as a leader is why you make him your assistant head coach, right? The value that you get from Antoine Randall of him as a leader on this team is somebody who goes out there and make sure that everybody is on point, right? Make sure that everybody knows what their job is and is doing their job while also being a teacher of that wide receiver position. I think another name that to me is in-house and maybe is a little bit under the radar, but you have to give him so much credit for the development and the growth that you saw at the quarterback position this year. And that's JT Barrett, an in-house candidate. He was behind Declan Doyle. He was the quarterback's coach, so he worked closely with Caleb. This is one within the organization and a name that I kind of forgot about for a little bit of time here. And I know a lot of people maybe didn't like him because of when he did call plays, but he's got play calling experience. He's got that look ahead experience. That's really what the OC is doing here, looking ahead, scouting the teams, coming back to Ben and saying all those things that Ben did as an OC that now he can't do because he has to divvy those responsibilities out. You want to have somebody in the building that's done that, that's been prepared in that. And I think the Bears have done a good job of having many coaches that you could say are in that conversation. To me, Press Taylor is a name that would be very interesting.